Did you know that a simple sandwich, a cup of sweet tea, or even your favorite evening snack could be quietly harming your body? At 60, 70, and beyond, we often pay more attention to the big things: doctor appointments, prescriptions, staying active. Yet, sometimes it is the little daily habits that cause the biggest hidden dangers. One of the most overlooked threats is something doctors call silent inflammation, a slow, invisible process that damages your heart, your brain, your joints, and even your immune system without you feeling it, until one day it shows up as something serious. The foods you eat can either fuel this hidden fire or help put it out. Sadly, many seniors unknowingly eat foods every day that doctors now link to dangerous, silent inflammation. The good news is that with just a few simple changes, you can protect your body, stay stronger, and feel more vibrant for years to come. In today's video, we are diving deep into the doctor's list: 6 surprising foods that cause silent inflammation and how you can easily replace them with better, healing options. Stay with me until the very end, because the last food might just be something you are eating every single day without a second thought, and knowing this could make all the difference in your future health. You deserve to enjoy your life fully, without the quiet burden of inflammation weighing you down. If you find value in caring for your body from the inside out, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We share inspiring health and lifestyle tips every week, created just for wonderful people like you. Also, tell me in the comments below, which meal of the day do you enjoy the most: breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I would love to know where food fits into the joyful moments of your life. Point 1. The hidden sugar trap. When most people think of sugar, they picture candy bars, sodas, or desserts piled high with frosting. But the real danger, especially for seniors over 60, is not the obvious sweets. It is the hidden sugar quietly tucked away in foods we consider normal or even healthy. You see, sugar does more than just add extra pounds. It fuels a dangerous process inside the body known as silent inflammation. When you eat sugar, your blood sugar levels spike, your insulin levels rise, and your body reacts by triggering an inflammatory response. Over time, this constant internal irritation damages your arteries, weakens your immune system, and even affects your brain and joints. For seniors, this is especially concerning. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to inflammation, and our ability to bounce back becomes slower. That means hidden sugars that once seemed harmless when you were younger can now quietly chip away at your health every single day without any warning signs. Let me share a story. Joan, a vibrant 72-year-old widow, always tried to eat healthy. She proudly stocked her fridge with low-fat yogurt, granola bars, and fruit juices. But despite her best efforts, she started noticing nagging, joint pain, afternoon slumps, and foggy thinking. She blamed it on getting older. It was only after her doctor suggested looking closer at her diet that Joan discovered her healthy foods were loaded with hidden sugars. Her morning yogurt had as much sugar as a small candy bar. Her natural granola bars were packed with syrups and sweeteners. Even her fruit juice contained more sugar than a soda. Once Joan made a few simple swaps, choosing plain yogurt, snacking on nuts instead of bars, and drinking water with lemon instead of juice, she began feeling sharper, more energetic, and lighter on her feet within just a few weeks. Her blood pressure improved, her joint stiffness eased, and her afternoon energy came roaring back. Here is the simple truth. Sugar hides where you least expect it. Even foods labeled low-fat, healthy, or natural can be packed with added sugars. When shopping, always read labels carefully. Look for ingredients like corn syrup, fructose, glucose, maltose, and even evaporated cane juice. These are just clever names for added sugar. And do not worry, you do not have to give up sweetness altogether. There are wonderful alternatives that satisfy without harming your body. Reach for fresh fruits like berries or apples when you crave something sweet. Try stevia or monk fruit as natural no-sugar sweeteners. Even enjoying a small square of dark chocolate can be a healthy treat when done mindfully. The emotional takeaway is simple but powerful. You deserve to feel good after every meal, not weighed down by hidden dangers. By becoming just a little more aware of hidden sugars, you can protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and keep moving through life with more energy and joy. Now, let us move to number 2. where we uncover a very common food that many seniors rely on for easy meals, but it might be doing more harm than you realize. Point 2. Processed meats and the inflammation bomb. Processed meats have long been a quick, easy option for lunches, breakfasts, and family gatherings. Bacon, sausages, ham, deli slices, they fill the shelves of grocery stores and the plates of many seniors who grew up enjoying them. But beneath their familiar, comforting flavors hides a dangerous secret that doctors are warning about more and more. These meats are a major cause of silent inflammation. The reason lies in how processed meats are made. To preserve their shelf life and enhance their taste, they are often treated with nitrates, nitrites, and a variety of chemical additives. These substances, while invisible to the eye, trigger inflammatory responses inside the body that accumulate over time. When you regularly eat processed meats, your blood vessels become irritated, your immune system stays in a constant state of alert, and the hidden damage quietly builds up. The scary part? You may feel just fine until one day it shows up as heart disease, arthritis flare-ups, memory decline, or even cancer. Let me share Frank's story. Frank, 76, had always been a hearty eater. Growing up in a family that celebrated big Sunday breakfasts and stacked sandwiches, he never thought twice about enjoying bacon, sausage, or a thick ham sandwich. Even into retirement, he saw no reason to change. But over time, Frank noticed his joints aching more often. His knees felt stiff in the mornings, and simple chores left him feeling drained. His doctor ran some tests and found signs of chronic low-grade inflammation throughout his body. When they looked closer at his habits, it became clear. His daily diet of processed meats was quietly fueling the fire inside him. After cutting back on processed meats and switching to healthier proteins, Frank saw a remarkable change. His energy returned, his joint pain lessened, and even his mood improved. It was as if a heavy fog had lifted, and all it took was a few small changes at mealtime. So how can you protect yourself? The first step is awareness. When shopping, look carefully at meat labels. Ingredients like sodium nitrate, sodium nitrite, and preservatives should be red flags. Even terms like smoked, cured, or preserved often indicate hidden risks. Instead, choose fresher, cleaner sources of protein. Roasted turkey breast, grilled chicken, wild-caught fish, eggs, beans, and lentils are excellent options. They nourish your body without igniting harmful inflammation. The emotional truth is simple. Your meals should fuel your strength, not feed hidden dangers. Every bite you take is an opportunity to protect your heart, your mind, and your future. By moving away from processed meats and choosing wholesome proteins, you give your body a better chance to heal, thrive, and enjoy all the beautiful moments still ahead. Coming up next is point 3, where we will uncover another surprising culprit hiding on many seniors' plates, one that can steal your energy and leave you feeling much older than you truly are. Point 3, the dangers of refined carbs. There is nothing quite as comforting as a warm loaf of bread, a bowl of pasta, or a golden stack of pancakes. These foods have been a part of family tables and special moments for generations. But for seniors over 60, refined carbohydrates can quietly turn from comfort to harm without any warning signs. Refined carbs are foods made from grains that have been stripped of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals. White bread, white rice, pastries, crackers, and many breakfast cereals fall into this category. When you eat them, your body quickly breaks them down into sugar, causing sharp spikes in blood glucose levels. Over time, these constant sugar spikes trigger an inflammatory response in your blood vessels, joints, and even your brain. Instead of nourishing your body, refined carbs silently add to the hidden fire of inflammation that doctors warn about so urgently today. Let me share Marie's story. Marie, a spirited 68-year-old, loved hosting Sunday pasta dinners for her children and grandchildren. She always baked fresh rolls and ended the meal with a sweet treat. But over the past year, Marie started feeling different. She often needed to rest after meals, felt bloated and tired by mid-afternoon, and noticed her memory becoming a little foggier. She blamed it on aging, thinking it was simply part of getting older. It was not until a visit to her doctor that she learned her blood sugar levels were elevated and signs of inflammation were showing up in her blood work. The culprit? the steady stream of refined carbs woven into her daily life. With the help of a nutritionist, Marie made a few gentle changes. She swapped her white pasta for whole grain versions, added brown rice instead of white, and discovered the hearty, satisfying taste of quinoa. At first, she missed her old favorites, but soon she noticed something remarkable. Her energy came back. Her afternoon slumps disappeared. She even found it easier to concentrate and remember small details. Marie realized that changing what she ate was not about giving up comfort, it was about choosing a different kind of comfort, one that helped her feel truly alive again. Here is a simple insight. Not all carbohydrates are bad. Your body needs healthy carbs for energy, but it is the type of carbs that makes the difference. Whole grains, vegetables, beans, and fruits provide slow-burning energy and support a strong, resilient body. The emotional takeaway is profound. You do not have to give up the foods you love. You simply have to choose versions of them that love you back. By moving away from refined carbs and embracing whole, nourishing foods, you are giving yourself a chance to move, think, and live with greater vitality for all the beautiful years still to come. Coming up next is point 4, where we reveal a surprising everyday ingredient hiding in kitchens everywhere, one that can quietly stoke the fires of inflammation with every meal. Point 4. Sneaky inflammation from vegetable oils. For many years, vegetable oils were praised as a healthier alternative to butter and lard. Bottles of canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, and sunflower oil filled kitchen cabinets across the country. But today, doctors and researchers are sounding the alarm that many of these vegetable oils are not the heart-healthy choices they were once believed to be. In fact, they may be fueling silent inflammation inside the bodies of seniors every single day. The problem lies in the type of fat these oils contain. Vegetable oils are very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies do need some omega-6 fats, too much of them, especially without enough omega-3 fats to balance them, creates the perfect storm for inflammation to take hold. When you cook with vegetable oils, eat fried foods, or buy processed snacks, you are often consuming far more omega-6 fats than your body can safely handle. Over time, this imbalance silently irritates your blood vessels, joints, and organs, increasing your risk of heart disease, arthritis, memory loss, and other inflammatory conditions. Let me share George's story. George, a lively 74-year-old retired teacher, loved to cook. His fried chicken was a family favorite, and he used canola oil for just about everything in his kitchen, believing it was the healthier choice. But over the years, George began to notice troubling changes. His knees felt stiffer. His hands ached when he tried to garden. His cholesterol levels crept up, and he began feeling tired more often. He thought it was simply aging catching up to him. After attending a local health seminar, George learned about the hidden dangers of vegetable oils. He decided to make a small but powerful change. He replaced his canola oil with extra virgin olive oil, started baking instead of frying, and added foods rich in omega-3s like salmon and walnuts to his meals. Within a few months, George felt like a new man. His energy returned, his joints felt less stiff, and even his mood lifted. A simple switch in the oils he used had helped calm the hidden fire inside him. Here is a simple insight. Not all oils are created equal. Oils like olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil have natural anti-inflammatory properties that support better health. Meanwhile, heavily processed vegetable oils quietly do the opposite. The emotional takeaway is this: you deserve to nourish your body with every meal, not unknowingly harm it. Choosing healing oils is one of the simplest and most powerful gifts you can give yourself. By making this small but mighty change, you are protecting your heart, your memory, and your mobility, giving yourself more beautiful days filled with strength and joy. Let us now look at the fifth and most surprising reason, a common comfort food that many seniors enjoy daily, but may unknowingly be fueling inflammation. Point 5. Hidden dangers in dairy. For many of us, dairy has been a familiar comfort since childhood. A cold glass of milk with dinner, a slice of cheese on a sandwich, a warm bowl of creamy soup on a chilly evening. It feels wholesome. It feels safe. But as we age, our bodies change, and so does the way we react to certain foods. Dairy products, while nutritious for some, can quietly trigger inflammation in seniors without obvious warning signs. As we grow older, many people lose the ability to digest lactose, the sugar found in milk. This can cause bloating, discomfort, and digestive upset. But even more concerning, some studies show that certain proteins in dairy, like casein, may provoke low-grade inflammation in the gut, joints, and other tissues even if you do not feel immediate stomach symptoms. Over time, this hidden irritation can contribute to arthritis flare-ups, clogged arteries, skin conditions, and even memory decline, all quietly fueled by what seems like an innocent slice of cheese or a comforting bowl of ice cream. Let me share Ruth's story. Ruth, a gentle 70-year-old grandmother, loved her nightly ritual, a little bowl of ice cream while watching her favorite shows. It was her treat after a long day. But Ruth had been struggling with nagging joint stiffness and morning fatigue. She chalked it up to normal aging and never thought it could be linked to something as harmless as her dairy habits. At the suggestion of a friend, Ruth decided to experiment. She replaced her regular milk with almond milk, swapped her ice cream for a coconut-based alternative, and cut back on cheese. Within weeks, she felt a difference. Her joints were less swollen. She woke up feeling lighter and clearer. Even her skin looked more vibrant. Ruth realized that dairy, though beloved, had been silently making her feel older than she needed to feel. Here is a simple insight. Not everyone is sensitive to dairy, but if you struggle with joint pain, digestive issues, or low energy, it may be worth looking closer at how your body responds. Sometimes, it is not about completely giving up the foods you love, but about finding better versions that support your body as it changes. The emotional takeaway is powerful. You deserve to feel free in your own body, not weighed down by hidden triggers. By listening to your body's quiet signals and choosing alternatives when needed, you are choosing a life with less pain, more joy, and a greater sense of control over your own well-being. Now, let us move to the sixth and final surprising cause, a daily beverage choice that may seem harmless but can quietly drain your vitality over time. Point 6. The daily beverage that backfires. For many seniors, there is something comforting about a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a glass of sweet tea with lunch, or a fizzy soda on a warm afternoon. These simple beverages feel like little pleasures, a daily ritual that brings a small sense of joy. But what if I told you that some of these everyday drinks could be quietly fueling hidden inflammation inside your body? The truth is, certain beverages, even ones we consider harmless, can backfire as we age. Drinks loaded with added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and even excessive caffeine can disrupt your blood sugar, strain your heart, dehydrate your body, and ignite silent inflammation. Over time, these hidden dangers can contribute to memory decline, joint pain, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. And the worst part is, you might not notice it until serious health issues begin to appear. Let me share Harold's story. Harold, a spirited 79-year-old, loved his sweet tea. He had been drinking it daily for decades, topping off several glasses throughout the day. It was just tea, he thought, harmless and refreshing. But Harold began feeling increasingly sluggish. His knees ached. His blood pressure rose. His doctor found signs of systemic inflammation in his blood tests and suggested he look at his daily habits. It turned out that Harold's sweet tea, though comforting, was loaded with sugar nearly as much as a soda. The constant sugar spikes were quietly harming his body from the inside out. When Harold switched to unsweetened herbal teas and focused on drinking more water, he noticed a profound change. His energy improved. His joint pain eased. His mind felt sharper and lighter, as if a fog had finally lifted. Here is a simple insight. Beverages are often overlooked when thinking about health, but what you sip each day matters just as much as what you eat. Sugary drinks, artificially sweetened sodas, and even too much coffee can fan the flames of inflammation without you realizing it. The emotional takeaway is important. You deserve to enjoy your days with clear energy, strength, and peace of mind. By making small, gentle changes to your beverage choices, you are choosing to protect your body from silent harm. The good news is, you do not have to give up the pleasure of a comforting drink. You can enjoy herbal teas like chamomile or rooibos, sip infused water with fresh mint and lemon, or have a moderate cup of black coffee without heaps of sugar. Simple changes that fit naturally into your life can make an enormous difference over time. Now, let us move toward our final reflection, where we will gently gather everything we have learned today into one hopeful and inspiring message for your journey ahead. Today, we have uncovered some of the quiet, hidden dangers that can sneak into our lives through everyday foods and drinks. From hidden sugars, processed meats, and refined carbohydrates, to vegetable oils, dairy, and even beloved beverages, we have seen how silent inflammation can slowly, quietly take root if we are not careful. But more importantly, we have also seen the incredible power you hold to change the story. The beautiful truth is this: your body is always listening. Every meal, every sip, every small choice you make is a conversation with your future self. It is never too late to step into greater strength, clearer thinking, better sleep, and brighter mornings. It is never too late to protect your heart, your mind, your joints, and your energy from the hidden fires of inflammation. Even the smallest changes, swapping a vegetable oil for olive oil, reaching for a handful of berries instead of a sugary snack, or savoring an herbal tea in place of a sweetened one, can create ripples of healing that carry forward into the weeks, months, and years ahead. So tonight, as you prepare your meals or pour your next cup of tea, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, am I choosing foods and habits that love me back? You have already taken the most important step by learning, by being open, and by caring enough about yourself to seek better ways forward. Your health is your greatest treasure. You deserve to live your life with as much energy, joy, and freedom as possible, and you are stronger and wiser than you may even realize. If you found even one helpful idea in today's video, I would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share, which food or beverage are you planning to swap out first? Your journey can inspire others too, and every story matters here. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue creating uplifting, life-changing content for wonderful people just like you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself. Your best days are still ahead.